did an epoxy river tabletop.
We wanted something that was functional yet still really cool,
Yeah.
but then something that somebody was going to use and I actually like want to actually have showcased in their living room, in their garage, in their den, whatever it is, their man cave, But then like I just have a lot of flair with it, have a lot of fun with it, and just something that would be kind of an icebreaker or a conversation piece too. I certainly learned a whole bunch about what you do on a daily basis of fabrication and working with these materials, working with the tools, things
the mistakes that we made together. Even.
Oh yeah.
Do-overs and
well, and then kind of at times too of like having a mistake and then kind of having to be like as Bob Ross says, a happy little accident.
Yep, absolutely.
And working through the mistakes because it's art. And I think that was like a mantra of the whole thing. It was like, this is art. It's okay to make that mistake. It's
some mistakes,
right? I mean, some of them, yeah.
We don't want it to tip over on its own,
and it won't.
That would be a huge
we made
mistake,
sure of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will say, I've always enjoyed working with my hands, and this was something that kind of fed that like tactile drive that I've had of wanting to build something from nothing. Challenging me with new experiences like the plasma cutter and things like that. I've never worked with one of those before, so that was really, really cool.
Trevor, what was the most difficult part of the process for you?
Oh,
showing up.
What? What? No, I was super excited to show up.
Probably holding still.
I was going to say the plasma cutting was very intimidating. The plasma cutting, and at one point, I'll never forget this lesson. This was a good lesson. In the event of the plasma cutting and the sparks that fly off of it, one of them going down into my boot and burning my foot, in that moment, Emmett asked, what's more important, the piece or my foot? Which I thought was a trick question. It was not. And the correct response, which I got wrong, was the piece. Because the spark is just gonna burn my foot for a little bit. It'll be fine. I'll be able to walk. It's okay. The piece, though, if I mess up on pulling the cut, we may have to start over. It was a good lesson. I felt like I carried it through the rest of our time together.
And you got a spark in your.
Yeah, I got a sweet scar. Chicks did scars.
It's the best part of the whole thing.
Taylor Swift and her brilliant marketing. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm not even a fan of Taylor Swift, but I'm a fan of her marketing now. An Amazon box, which I saw more of these. I don't know if I told you this, but I saw more of these.
I see them on people's steps now, and it's like, it made me giggle every time I see
Blank real estate, normally. Just brown, boring cardboard. Boring, who cares? Taylor Swift's marketing people were like, what if we put her new album and her face on it? And I thought that was the smartest marketing decision that's ever been made.
Trevor showed up every time anxious, ready to go. So it was a pretty easy teach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could just stop him from peeing in the middle of the shop.
It was one time, and I really had to go.
Honestly, I just had a freaking great time. I just had a blast. We laughed the whole freaking time.
Oh, yeah.
And it just, we probably 2, maybe 3 hours most of the time per session.
Yeah,
Nothing really past that.
No.
And we just had a great time laughing. It was very enjoyable.